Good time zone, everyone. I'm BagOTrix, your story-playing adventurer, and welcome to Kingdoms of Amalur, Re-Reckoning. After finding Agarth, he puts us on a path to find another fateweaver who can help us make sense of our destiny, leading us to the quiet village of Gorhart, home to St. Ogwid's monks. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more adventures, and leave any thoughts and comments about the story below.
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Well, that was a beautiful little poem song. What I really came here for, the treasure. You know, I'm not sure what you are, but I can tell you that I would like to kill you. You don't really know that I'm here, right? Right? Oh. He apparently doesn't really care that I attacked him. Okay, I can't do a sneak attack on you, can I? Am I allowed to? Apparently not. It's an immortal cow. That's what this is. You know, if I ever really wanted a test dummy, I guess I'll come by over here and just, you know, beat you to death. Oh. Never mind. Oh, I feel bad. I probably shouldn't have killed it. You know what? I won't tell anybody if you don't tell anybody. Yep, there's another one in town. It's livestock. Oh, God, I went around killing livestock. I shouldn't have done that.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
You picked the wrong village, friend.
Tell Gisela if you see her Legion.
What in the world is going on here? I mean, she looks like she kind of has a bellyache.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this.
The Fae? What about the Fae?
I've spent most of my life dealing with them, but they aren't like us. Not at the core. They don't know what it means to be a man who sweats to feed his family. Gorhart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish to live a life free of Fae. I don't see that lasting. Not with the war. Not with everything changing.
So what is Gorhart Village?
We keep a precarious peace with the Court of Summer, one that's tested every day. I lie awake at night worrying what kind of disaster awaits me in the morning. But we're a good community full of good people. We have our eccentrics, sure, but we work hard and live quietly. That's the best anyone can do these days.
And good sir, who might you be?
I'm the Warden of Gorhart, and a poor one at that. I've been back from the war for only 6 months and been Warden for less than 2. Now here I am with an injured Fae on my doorstep. I'm a disgrace.
So you went to war, huh? What about the Tuatha?
I don't know what the Tuatha will be doing this far from the front lines. It must be something vital to their interests. They're a wicked breed, though, and I pity the man who meets up with them in these darkened forests.
What of the Crystal War?
Our fate rests in the hands of a few chosen who fight in the east. You wouldn't even know it in Gorhart. We're miles away from the smoke and the screams.
No, you said that you keep peace with the Summer Court. What about that?
Peaceful Fae make up the tribe known as the Court of Summer. They are They're led by a king in a faraway city, hidden from mortal eyes. That's about all I know. Little more than rumors and stories from my youth.
So then, what happened here?
It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds.
You know what? I'm not that cold-hearted. Let's try to help the Fae. Maybe we can understand them. Experiment on them. Learn about their physiology and make a blight to get rid of them all. Actually, no, that'd be really horrible. Let's just help her out of the kindness of our heart.
Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I am a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a fae will know how to heal a fae. If not, then we're back where we started.
Right then, because I have half a heart, I guess we're going to go find Eri.
Hope you stay in town.
You know what? I actually thought that there was a dead person for a second, but no, I realized that it's just a person sleeping on the cold, hard ground and using the steps as a pillow. Sister Zelda, time to wake up.
Whatever you do, avoid the monks of St. Odwig's Perpetual. They deal in lies and false tenets. Their light of hope will leave you in shadow.
Well, that was a good way to introduce yourself. What are the monks of St. Odwig? What is their mission?
You don't know. It is less a mission than a fortress of deception, a citadel of lies. It throws its menacing shadow over all of Gorhart. Father Dinwell will try to defend his cause, but he is simply a soldier, marching to the orders passed down to him. None of them have minds of their own.
Okay. What about you? Why didn't you help the Fae?
She was wronged by someone in this village. That is an injustice I can understand. By its appearance, you'd assume Gorhart is a pleasant place. Never make assumptions.
Oh god, what have I walked into? I can't solve every village's problems. Well, what about the Fae in general?
If such creatures were not part of the authorities' plan, then they would not exist in nature, period. Mitharu's divine order governs all, even the Fae.
So you spoke of Father Dwindle. What about him?
He would be a good man if he could see past the rigidity of his faith. Mitharu embraces all, not simply those that the church deems worthy.
Well then, who are you, Sister Zelda, and why were you sleeping at your post?
It is the name I chose when I baptized myself in the clear waters of Mitharu. I have undergone the ordination rites, and am as legitimate as any monk.
Now, if only you could fight like a monk in this story. Alright, who and what? Are you? You're the father.
Welcome to St. Odwig's perpetual mission. I would invite you in, but the Order has been too trusting in the past. We try to learn from our mistakes. Although, one never knows what might be a test of faith. You have arrived just when I am in need of aid. So perhaps Mitharu is at work.
Alright, so let's hear your side of the story. What is St. Odwig's mission?
The first bricks were laid 50 years ago by Odwig himself, before his demise at the hands of trolls. We honor him by converting the Fae to the worship of Mitharu. Alas, we have yet to convert a single one. But that does not keep us from trying.
And what makes you think that they're actually going to listen to you? Alright, what about the Fae in general?
The Fae are stubborn fools. They treat their souls like toys, with no thought of right or wrong, chaos or order.
Oh, well then what about you?
I have been with the mission since its founding. These boys are like my sons. I live my life as an example of Mitharu's wishes for our kind.
And what of Sister Zelda?
Frustrating, that one, stubborn to the spirit. She claims to know the will of Mitharu better than those of us who have spent a lifetime studying scripture. If only she would be touched by the hand of reason.
I don't know, she seems pretty liberal to me. And you guys seem kind of stuck in your ways. So what do you need for aid?
We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. It's not been without its challenges. The call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears, and many of our youngest don't have the will to resist. Take Brother Egan, for example. 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. We must find him before anything happens.
I'm sure it's probably not a good idea to leave a human wandering around in Fey territory, so I'll go help you.
Mitharu be praised. His order reigns supreme. Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off the road near the Fey ruins. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms.
And who is Brother Egan?
He is a good boy, but our youngest, and Egan often suffers from doubt. That is to be expected. One can only grow out of conflict, especially conflict of the spirit. I tried my best to comfort him and tell him that wisdom would come in time, but he is impatient, brash. He wanted a faster way to enlightenment and power.
Well, I guess we're going to look for Eri and go find Brother Egan. Oh, hello. Hello. Wait a second. Who are you? Why did you come here? Oh, right. I actually got a new shield. I should probably put that on, huh? Oh god, there's more of them. How in the world did I even just dodge that? Okay, you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I wonder if you actually count as an enemy now, no? No, but you do. Hold on. Red Legion Bandit. Pickpocket you. Hello. And goodbye. I had no idea that was even an option. I just murdered you in cold blood. I take it you won't be needing these now. Hold on. Oh, they didn't like that, did they? Ooh, shocking. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just take everything that you guys own. I hope you'll consider it fair payment for the trouble you put me through. Why is there a blood trail? Seriously, why is there a blood trail leading into the forest like this is some sort of horror movie? Well, this is about to be a fun time. Hello, and goodbye. Oh, man. That was like a judgment strike between the two of them. Only you fell first, my friend. A death notice. Camden Fulfak. What are you? Dear Miss Fulfak, we regret to inform you that your husband, Camden Fulfak, was killed in battle while serving the walls of Mill... Oh, wait. Dear Miss Fulfak, we regret to inform you that your husband, Camden Fulfak, was killed in battle while serving on the walls of Melshare. Sincerely, General Telera, Alpha Army. I hope I can find this guy's wife. because he clearly wasn't killed in battle. There's some shady stuff going on here. You know, I kind of feel bad about this guy who is literally just doing what he needs to do. And the fact that he just got murdered. Man, everyone here is just about to get murdered. Oh, look at her sleeping. Isn't it just absolutely freaking cute when they, you know, don't really see it coming. Oh God, there's more of them! Obviously, they didn't take no for an answer. Oh God, I should not have killed her in cold blood. Hold on, people. Let's talk about this. Thief to thief, okay? You know, you're a really quick shot. I can appreciate how quick of a shot you are. And out of appreciation, you just nod your head yes. Two nods for no, one nod for yes. Good boy. All right, I guess time to loot the rest of this bandit camp. Oh, hello. What is that key for? And a journal. Truth be told, I may or may not feel bad. So, what do you become if you're the person who loots the bandits camp? You know, if you're not a bandit looting a bandit camp, does that make you a bandit looter? Ooh, Claudia shard. And a new stony thing.
She bested Streng in combat fair. Finian cycles kept. The exploits of this maiden's role, a burdensome and heavy toll. She lived among the mortal clans and bargained with their kind. Throughout the town they stood in fear of the brilliant fighter near.
I think we're getting a nice little bard tale from all of this. I wonder if we can put them together at the end. Assassination mission. Go. You know, I was really hoping I'd be able to get close enough to just be able to murder these two without anybody seeing. But I don't know if that's possible now. What if we can get this guy all the way to the side, though? Bye-bye. You know what? I'm a fan of easy murder. Let's keep this up, shall we? Well, it looks like if anything, we're only going to be able to get in one more piece of murder. Really? Oh, man. Holy crap. We might actually be able to murder more of these people. I'm okay with this. I am totally okay with this. I lied. Everything was a lie. No. Holy crap, man. That might be a good idea right now. Reckoning mode. Uh-oh. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Ooh, man. You know, eat some dust. Take my daggers. You know, I wanted this to be more of a stealth mission, but you really were just twisting that knife in my arm. Time to loot the looters. There he is, Brother Eakin. Alright, what do you have to say for yourself wandering out into these woods and getting... Look, I'm all covered in... Is that the blood of my enemies or myself? Or is that just red paint on my outfit? Either way, it's all your fault.
Yes? What could a mortal vagabond need with Casmaran the Eternal, messenger of the Fey folk? Speak! My time may be of the ages, but it is still precious.
Brother Egan?
I'm new to the Feylands. Until I joined the mission, I'd never even left my home village. That's why I volunteered. I wanted to see the world. I want to visit the gardens of Issa, to meet gnomes and Alfar, to live. The Order of Mitharu was a good way to leave home, but I want so much more.
And who is this Karsman the Eternal?
It sounds rather silly, doesn't it? I had a feeling it would. I need a mage name for when I become all-powerful, for when my magic is so great that no one will dare dispute me. What about Abner the Visionary, or Malik the Nefarious, Lord Zaltanus? No? And those were the good ones.
I think you need to work on your naming sense, buddy. Alright, what are you doing out here? What about the Fae?
Mortal races have no lasting grasp on this world, and in time the fair ones shall be our masters, beautiful and mighty.
I see. So you're giving up to our Fey overlords? I gotcha. Good call. They're eternal, we're mortal.
Legend tells of the great Fey city hidden beneath the canopies of Dalantarth. I've never met anyone who's been there, but I'm sure it's real. Yes, I'm quite sure. Not a doubt in my mind.
Well, what about the mission that you saw in the serve?
Father Dinwell and the others are fools, and their silly mission will wither and crumble. Finna and Arbos have glimpsed it with their ever-seeing eyes.
Who's Finna and Arbos?
They believe I have the potential to succeed where all others have failed, including them. You see, they can't obtain what they desire, so they need someone more powerful to do it. Then they will bestow upon me the wisdom of the Fae.
Alright, so it sounds like you have been made a fool. They're probably using you as an experiment to try to get what they want.
Wait, Father Dinwell sent you, didn't he? Old fool. His path to power was too plodding, and now he wishes to slow me down too. I have new friends, Fae friends. They are named Finna and Arbos, and they have sworn to share their secrets with me and to gift me with true magic. In exchange, they want an ancient treasure buried in the caverns of Waterhall Down. I'll retrieve it, eventually, as soon as I, feel like it.
Who are Finna and Arbos? And you'll probably die without me.
They are Fae twins, and they are beautiful, magical creatures. They've promised to teach me magic, to help me see the world as it really is. All they require of me is to fetch for them this relic. It's quite a bargain, believe me.
Yeah, you'll die without me. Let's go ahead and save you, you fool.
Fine, if you want to be so noble, but don't expect any of the treasure. This is my key into a powerful new future, a future full of magic and wonders. Let's go.
Be fun.
Bye then.
Right, follow the way, come on. Let's get this over with so you can understand that you've been made a fool. Such is the fate of such men seeking power. Oh crap, I wonder if he can actually die. Let's make sure that that doesn't happen, shall we? You know, you go so long you don't even think about it. It's like, hold on, wait, hold on. NPCs have HP, don't they? Better hold down. All right. What are you doing over there, buddy? This is a really nice place, though. I could see living here, you know, if I want to go.
If we're going to press on, then I'll ask you to stay close. I have no courage to speak of. Honest. Ask Father Dinwell.
What is this place?
Local legend says that the great Fey mage Armin the Clever retreated to these caverns to hide his treasures from mortal hands. Among them, the Selkie Vale.
Now, if you stay there, can I go explore other sections? Can I just leave you here for a minute? Can I trust you to not run off and kill yourself? Thanks. Hello? My inventory is starting to look worse than my room did as a kid. Oh god. Why? Why do you have to run into everything full-heartedly? Please, please, please. Hold on. Yep. Nope, missed. Please don't die, kid. I swear, keeping him alive has to be the hardest thing. There's no saving an idiot that rushes headlong at the battle. You're okay, right? You're gonna die the next time that you run into something? Please? Please no? I would like to... Oh! God, what was that? Ooh. Ceiling daggers. Okay, this place is definitely not meant for kids. Or an amusement park. If this is an amusement park, I'm missing the rides and mascots. Oh, this doesn't look good. Why are there piles of blood? Oh, God. Yup! Is that it? Is that everyone? No, can I loot this? Holy crap, man. So Oleman's Key. Autumn. Silver nugget. Jeweled bracelet. What is that supposed to do? Just valuable. And then we got 2 keys. I'm guessing we need the 4 seasons. The heck are you? Kind of remind me of Majora's Mask. Creepy. There's more carcasses. Why are there always more dead things? No! Oh, dear God. Oh, thank God. I thought he was dead for sure. Holy crap, man. He must be immortal. Does he, like, wake up with, like, 1 HP? I hate escort missions. I really do.
When I'm all powerful, cave creatures will run from me in terror.
Alright, we have a couple of suspicious-looking places here. That's suspicious. Let's not step on that. Ow, ow. Oh, God. More treasure. Come to Papa. Oh, hey. That's the veil. Compare. What does it do? Ooh. Look at all that for sorcery. Oh, wow. 10% chance to steal mana and everything. That's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna take that. No dying, kid.
Ghost and Finna will be waiting. Come, their camp is not far. Bye then.
Alright, well, I really hope that you are not being taken for a fool because, it kind of seems like you are. Not gonna lie. Time to get the true treasure. Lead the way, kid. Alright, hey, try not to go too far off. You're gonna end up getting yourself killed by the people who you're trying to impress. I'm sure that they have no ill intentions whatsoever. Are these the Fae twins you were talking about,
Now, what is this? A little Egan has made a friend? I have a feeling this is going to be a problem.
Well, they're off to a good start. They're not Fae. How about we start with this? Brother Egan.
A charming boy, but simple. My brother and I do prefer them witless and eager. He would have done so much more for us if not for you.
How about you, Fina? Where's your brother? Probably in hiding to try to kill us, huh?
Before the war, we plundered Rothir from within. We were so successful that the Warsworn had bounties on our heads. Not much, but enough to be proud of. Sadly, all good things must come to an end. With the arrival of so many wartime outlaws, we were forced to relocate here. It was for the best, if you ask me.
And why did you want the Silky Veil?
Legend states that the wearer of the veil will be granted strange abilities, Fae abilities. So you can imagine why my brother and I might be curious.
But at the end of the day, you're not Fae, and just as I predicted, you lied.
Obviously, anyone who has ever glimpsed a Fae would know that. Unlike little Egan here, your head holds more than fantasies. The Feylands are such fertile ground for games. The inhabitants are so oafish you can fill your pockets with hardly any effort. Are you going to give us what's rightfully ours, or do we need to start a new game? My brother and I are always ready to play.
Aha! We can do persuasion and not have to kill them. I'm gonna do that. You know, the veil is cursed.
Cursed, is it? Huh. It does look like you are well acquainted with misfortune. Keep the veil, then. There are other treasures to be had in the Feylands. Make certain our paths do not cross again, or my brother will add his mark to your scars.
You know, I could have just killed the both of you, but I'm letting you go, and you act like you make it sound like you're doing me a favor. All right, you know, whatever. We can play this.
Goodbye.
I didn't know. How could I? Before I came to Gorhart, I'd never known anyone outside my immediate family. Everything was so new, so magical. You must think me a fool. And Father Dinwell, come, let's return to the mission. I must ask forgiveness of so many. Goodbye now.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no. We have to do the most horrible thing in the entire world. Escort the oaf back to town. You know, I'm more tempted to just kill you, Vina.
You best get baby Egan back to his bassinet. His mother will be worried. Goodbye for good.
Well, come on. Let's escort you back to Mommy's bosom. Does Father Egan... Father... You really disappoint me, lad. Do you know that? I really hope we don't get attacked by multiple things on the way home. No, looks like we actually just get a free ride back into town. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you.
I can't wait
Don't
to get
believe Father Dinwell when he tells you that Mitharu was male. Mitharu is a god, not a mortal. She is all of us, not some of us. Insist that St. Odwig's admit monks of all sexes and races into its ranks, or tell them to peddle their poison elsewhere.
You go, girl. You down with the patriarchy.
Let's get out of the forest.
If you can't tell, we're kind of out of the forest already. So come on. I'm taking you back home. I'm walking you home like a good boy. Come on.
Great Mitharu, Egan has returned. As for you, you have done as I asked, and we here at St. Odwig's are forever grateful. Consider this meager reward a donation to your cause. It is just one, to be sure.
Ooh, new daggers. All right, what about Brother Egan?
It is only by the grace of Mitharu that Egan has been returned to us. Of course, you had a hand in that miracle as well. The authority works in many ways.
That's it. Keep walking. Keep walking so you can't see me. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and loot this while you guys' backs are turned, all right? Bingo! First try, right? Right. I'm glad we had this conversation. Birch buckler. Eh. Oh, hey, blessings. With Audrey's protection. Isn't that lovely? Oh well, not like I killed anyone.
Damn Red Legion.
Have you come to protest the mission as well? The news has spread to every village. It's on every tongue. We are so close. St. Odwig's cannot resist much longer. And once it relents, all others will follow in its wake. The tome will be ours.
What news do you speak of, Sister Zelda?
Father Dinwell is denying that women can be ordained as members of the Order of Mitharu, despite scripture to the contrary. I know that they've got the proof in their reliquary, an ancient ordination tome, but they've never let me close enough to get a glance. All are welcome into Mitharu's embrace. Ha! The hypocrites.
You know what? I support equal rights. I'm gonna get the tome for you, just so you can see that that's a thing.
Don't commit any crimes on my account. Of course, if Mitharu compels you to see justice done, then I won't stand in your way.
Where might I find this tome you speak of?
The Brothers of St. Odwig's perpetual mission keep the valuable tome in their reliquary, but no one outside the Order is allowed a glimpse.
Well, then it seems I'll have to, perhaps, join the Order in order to get access to this tome, and provide equal rights for women. You know what? This is a worthy cause. Let's see this to the end. If you want to see more videos like this one, hit the thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next adventure.